More than any other country in the 21st century, Russia faces an uncertain future. With a history marked by economic turmoil and recent geopolitical conflicts, the fate of this vast nation hangs in the balance. By the late 2010s, Russia's economy was already in trouble. Between 2013 and 2020, Russians became notably poorer, with GDP per capita falling by more than a third. This decline was further exacerbated in early 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine. Resources and labor were redirected towards the war effort, reminiscent of Soviet-style planning. Today, military spending drives the Russian economy, with a record military budget of $386 billion. Despite predictions of economic collapse, Russia's economy has shown resilience. In the year following the invasion, the economy grew by 3.6%, outpacing the UK, Germany, and the European Union. But this apparent growth masks deeper issues. Military spending creates an illusion of prosperity, while structural problems persist. Russia has seen a significant brain drain, with 80% of those leaving being college-educated and 86% under 45. The roots of Russia's economic troubles lie in its past. During the Soviet era, central planning dictated the economy. While this system transformed an agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse, it eventually faltered. Productivity slowed, and the Soviet Union became overly reliant on natural resources. The 1970s oil spikes provided temporary relief, but fundamental flaws remained. After the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Russia transitioned to a market economy under Boris Yeltsin. Former Soviet officials and businessmen acquired state assets through corruption, leading to economic contraction. By 1998, Russia's GDP had shrunk by an estimated 40%. Vladimir Putin's rise to power in 1999 marked a new era. Initially, he implemented sensible reforms to stabilize the economy. Putin gradually rolled back economic freedoms, consolidating power and control over key industries. By 2012, Putin shifted focus from modernization to centralization. Government ownership in media, energy, and banking sectors increased, with political allies taking control. Foreign investment declined, and Russia's economy moved closer to a Soviet-style system. Key industries like oil and gas continued to dominate. In 2014, Russia's annexation of Crimea led to severe sanctions from the West. This prompted the Fortress Russia strategy, aiming for self-sufficiency and reduced dependency on Western technologies. The 2022 invasion of Ukraine brought new sanctions, impacting Russia's economy. Russia's future is fraught with challenges. Its economy remains overly dependent on oil and gas, with recent sanctions limiting revenue potential. The war effort diverts funds from other crucial sectors, and demographic decline threatens long-term stability. Russia's population could shrink by over 16% in the next 50 years, with a significant brain drain exacerbating the issue. Russia's economic troubles are deeply rooted in its history. Despite attempts at reform, critical issues remain. As the world shifts away from fossil fuels, Russia faces a precarious future. The invasion of Ukraine may be seen as a pivotal moment, accelerating Russia's decline. While Putin claimed the Soviet Union's collapse was the greatest geopolitical disaster of the 20th century, his actions in Ukraine may lead to a similar outcome in the 21st century.